Previously on YouTube Farts in Critical's Mouth. Yesterday I talked about the Elsagate content, which is YouTube kid-friendly content that's actually not kid-friendly, and it's softcore porn and it's real fucked up. To no one's surprise, the video has been age restricted, and the video I showcased has also now been age restricted as a result. So, at least they're putting a band-aid on the boo-boo here with the epidemic that's plaguing YouTube right now with weird fucked up kids content. So hopefully there's a level 20 YouTube hero out there that'll do daily uploads of a bunch of awful, weird, inappropriate kids content so YouTube can spring into action and case by case demonetize and age restrict them. But this video isn't going to be about that. It's not going to be about the age restriction or the Elsagate or even about penises. It's going to be about videos that have been removed from my channel for whatever reason. Not because I removed them, but whether it be copyright, abuse of the system, etc. I get a lot of emails asking, where is this video? Where is that video? It's been taken down. Why'd you take it down? Well, I haven't taken down a video in a long time. I know some people will say, oh, but you remove your stream videos. But no, I don't do that. I unlist them because sometimes during a stream, some edgelord will send a racist donation message or something, and I don't want that on the channel. So other than that, I haven't removed a video in years. I talked about this on a podcast episode once. This channel used to be filled with hundreds of Gears of War 1v1s and montages, which were by far the best Gears of War gameplay YouTube has ever had to offer. So when I removed those, YouTube really took a big hit in terms of great gameplay. But other than that, if there's a video that I posted that no longer is up, it's not because I took it down, it's because it got removed by a higher power with a smaller dick. So I wanted to talk about some of these because I get asked a lot about some specific ones, so I'd kind of like to bring closure to what happened to some of them and some of my favorite wrongful takedowns. My favorite one is the most recent one. I made a Fleshlight Mythbusters video where I busted the myth of you can't double fist the My Tender Twat Fleshlight model, which, spoiler alert, you can easily double fist the My Tender Twat, assuming of course you're using lubrication. In fact, I even got 4 toes into the My Tender Twat before it torpedoed off of my body. So that myth has been busted. I'm getting the word out again since the video's down, but what happened was I actually got something I'd never received before. It wasn't a copyright strike, it was no DMCA abuse, there was no violation of the YouTube guidelines or anything. It turns out it was beauty that killed this beast here. I received what was called a trademark violation, and I received it via email from YouTube. I really feel like I may have got scammed into taking it down because the email was littered with a lot of typos from a representative of the Fleshlight company, some ace lawyer on the prowl who doesn't play by the rules. And this shit really read like some Nigerian prince scam you would have read in the 2000s, but it had the official YouTube stuff. I've received emails from YouTube. It was undoubtedly from YouTube, but man, was it embarrassing to read through. They clearly didn't speak English very well. I'm surprised they even made it through law school, and it was just really bad. But, am I really going to fight real hard for a Fleshlight myth-busting video that had already been up for a couple weeks? Not really. I didn't really mind taking it down. Really just not a hill I want to be caught jerking off on too hard. No one's going to look at me as like a vanguard of justice fighting for our rights to videotape the My Tender Twat Fleshlight, so I complied with the request, but man, the email was really great. I wish I could show it because it was truly something to behold. It was like some fanfic, some anime fanfic level of shit. I felt like I was being challenged to a duel from Yugi Moto. Now I'll sacrifice 2 hours of my time to play the trademark violation magic card, which allows me to issue 2 copyright strikes on your channel should you not comply. It was great to read, and I took it down, so that's where that one went. Another good one was the chemical spillage simulator. This was from many years ago. I think about 3 or 4 years ago, I made a chemical spillage simulator gameplay and commentary video. It was up for a long time, and then somebody representing Excalibur Publishing, and a lawyer for them apparently, reached out to me again after they had already taken it down. They wanted to really drive the nail into the coffin there. They came back after they had already taken it down. I wasn't going to fight for it because it had been up for so long. There's no point. Not a whole lot of people even realized it was gone. And they came back literally just to talk shit to me. It was like they were trying to stir some YouTube drama way back then. They were pioneers. They saw what was coming in YouTube and they were trying to be ahead of the curve, and when I received this email, I was with Maker Studios at the time, so I asked them about it to see maybe I could fight this and get it overturned. And 2 months later, I hear back from them about the issue because they like to reply with the quickness. And they just said, don't do it. You don't want to fuck with this guy. He seems like he means business. He knows what he's talking about. Meanwhile, I can tell he didn't read the fucking email because it's littered with grammatical errors, spelling errors, and just logical inconsistencies. So Maker Studios was no help, but man, that email was another great one that I wish I could share. I mean, I would share that one if I had it, but that was so long ago I don't think I could find it. The next one that I always get asked about, this one seems to be a pretty hot one that people want to know what happened to, is the Legend of the Titanic evaluation I made. I think it was last year, maybe the year before. And that one's got some pretty interesting lore behind it. It's brief lore, but it's pretty interesting nonetheless. That video didn't get taken down by the animation company, nor in the music or anything like that. No one who actually worked on it, to my knowledge, was the one that took it down. I actually received the notification that I got taken down, and it gave me the name of the person and who they were affiliated with, but all it gave me in both fields was the person's first name. And for the sake of playing it safe, I won't give the person's real name. I'll give a placeholder, kind of like I'm in a fucking UFO documentary here. But what it said was, this has been claimed by Roger on behalf of Roger. So, I mean, Roger reclaimed his property. I don't know what the fuck Roger did to help with Legend of the Titanic, but hats off to you, Roger. That's now back in your court. That ball is right back in your court, my friend. Now, there's only one more that really has an interesting story behind it, and that one is another pretty recent one, which was my moist meter of the movie Birth of the Dragon. I made a video about this. It initially got blocked by the WWE. I managed, with the help of Your Movie Sucks, to get that overturned, but unfortunately, yesterday it got reblocked worldwide, this time by NBC Universal, so I'm guessing they're rampant fans of Birth of the Dragon and feel it's worth fighting tooth and nail for to silence all negative criticism about it. I mean, hats off to you. The movie bombed at the box office. It's one of the most hated movies of 2017, deservedly so. The movie fucking sucks, NBC. But yeah, those are the only ones that I ever get asked about or have an interesting story behind them, so I figured I'd at least share that with all of you to shed some light and give some closure to some of those out there that just can't sleep at night wondering what happened to some of the content that was up here that has been wrongfully taken down by outside companies. So, yeah, that's it. See ya.